Come again. Good boy the general, bad man the champion. Get like we're the Babylon, the truth, the gun, the lion. Good boy the general, bad man the champion. Get like we're the Babylon, the truth, the gun, the lion. Lion, 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 lion. Come on, perform, lion. SpringBar Mayhem, Afro. Let people know what the fuck is going on, bro.
Shepherds must openly be having phone sex with farm animals to think that Mr. Tick can fall to the noise of Toxic BMG's mandibles. I think you probably got a vote of confidence from your province, but fuck what you heard. Boy, you got a mad nerve. You're not everywhere in my nexus. Get this, bruh. I'm that box that's too expensive for you to cross off on your grocery checklist. You need to understand, simple and plain. Do I need to explain? You're an able body who are about to get killed by this headmaster's cane. I'm a dangerous game. Jumanji rules apply when you start to play. And you won't win with just beady eyes and a poker face. And you won't just win with beady eyes and a poker face. It's simple and plain, dog, it's no debate. I know you're a diamond in the rough that thinks that you deserve a little fame, but get this, against me, your square head won't be able to fill the gap in this circle with the appropriate shape. You're fucking about to lose 6 feet of elevation, going against the ace of spades. This goes far beyond degrees and grades. I mean, ice creams in hell melt slower than these chances of defeating me against my coldest plays. Cause even at my most average phase, I'll have him hot under the collar, like Sarah Ramaphosa at a ANC-sponsored Ndawa, getting answered, getting questioned about in-depth questions about Marikana. Fuck, boy. You think you could beat me? Never, G. To anybody this may concern, I'm an understaffed undertaker when I'm creating words. In truth, I'm trying to hire his homies as pallbearers, cause after he get burnt at my victory lap, they'll be taking turns to drive the hearse and hold his urn. Thought you could beat me with the words? Boy, that's absurd. That's like enforcing the Sotho language as the primary language in Pietermaritzburg. Nobody ever, I guess they might have not told you about me. This Billy Goat about to bleed, facing the wolf in the street. That Kriss Anti-B only lets out the cage when it's time to eat. Your last fucking win to me was a fucking fluke. You're messing with a real backstage duke, who only came out here to the front because this lamb gotta get stripped of its wolf suit in front of a bloodthirsty group. Shit, nigga. So in the future, for anybody watching on YouTube, you better stay tuned, cause you've now entered the dark part of YouTube, where 3 live rounds kill a fucking escaped animal from the petting zoo. You think you could go bar to bar? Dude, you ain't hard, your shit ain't even real. Your rhymes are wooden, wishing upon a star. Motherfucker, you beat what, God of War? But I'm the wrath of God. Trying to fucking go against me. Time.
Time, man. That's hard. Toxic BMG's on you, first round. Murder like shit! Before I start, I consider that shit disrespectful. I thought this motherfucker was gonna write for me, dog. you artistically uncreative. Unlike the previous cases I've been face to face with, you lack all the basics. You can't even dodge a bullet, so how the fuck would you want to go against the agents, especially when you have the type of glitches that would make the machines want to switch off the matrix? I fucking heard, I heard chant, who unlike you was a wonderful cameraman, say your battle style was quite complicated. How sway when he's just another rapper that happens to talk in phrases? It's quite obvious I was destined for Cuban cigars and traveling to foreign places. It's quite obvious he was destined to wash all my cars because he couldn't adapt to the market changes. For battle preparation, me and my niggas kidnapped one of your sisters, and we won't stop sending earlobes and little fingers until Kriss, you or your mama pays us. You've always been dead as an artist, so it wasn't that hard for the archaeologists to exhume your carcass just so we can analyze the carbon data. We're trying to figure out what makes tick, 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 question mark. Why do you continuously pursue this shit? Tick, why do your lyrics always consist of B-rated movie scripts? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you living proof of how anime confuses kids. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you living proof of how anime confuses kids. Rumor is you never even knew boobs exist. We gave this stupid bitch a condom, and he was like, "What am I supposed to do with this?" Don't you ever mention my music when you have no idea about the music biz. You are literally musicless, like the niggas you know and the niggas you try to make music with. Cause y'all have been watching so much Naruto, I'm even surprised you bitches know what music is. Ha ha! Humorous. You make me want to puke and piss every time you move your lips. The only time your uselessness atones is when it's time to thoroughly explain to some stupid bitch what a fucking meta-human is. Nigga, how is losing this gonna prove to Kriss that you exist, especially against a man that doesn't know what losing is? But unfortunately, our paths had to cross like a blood-soaked crucifix. What's confusing is not the fact that you're losing, but the fact that you're so fucking used to this. Time.
Check it out. I heard some of your music. That shit kinda nice. I get it, whatever, dude. Focus on that buzz. Cause down here the stakes is high. And we'll strap you down to electric chair. Full force feeding you your last rites. You understand? Fuck your life. Cause at no extra price, the sickness I'll be curing. Faster than turning water into urine. You can ask Jesus Christ. I hope motherfuckers got that. Yo, listen. Cause at no extra cost or price, his sickness I'll be curing, quicker than turning water into urine. Just ask Jesus Christ. Cause boy, if the judges get the verdict right and they've read between the lines, they can get that your shit is lunch meat in between my rhymes. Cause all this fucking body of work is a fucking loaf of bread that came out the oven already sliced. Motherfucker, you could pool in all your creativity. Even as an effervescent tablet, Toxic could never cause tick to dissolve so easily. Shit, nigga, you're up shit's creek. My whole repertoire is a vast poison sea. How the fuck you gonna think you gonna beat me? Your shit is just moaning whales stuck on a beach trying to swim against a nigga who brings these lyrics from the deep that's so evolutionary they look like fish growing feet.
Hold it down. Listen to this shit. It's high end. Let's get it.
Yo, boy. Yo, motherfucker. Your ass fair game. When my ass walked through the fucking front of the door, I saw your friend say a couple F5s and fucking saw that the here comes the pain. Motherfucker, I'm a mixture between Jet Li and Jamie Foxx off the fucking chain. I'm the nigga spitting radio fucking toxic airways, and you're still struggling for radioactive airplay. You really think... Nigga, you really think you better than me? Nigga, please. I sleep on 5-star satin sheets for free. I gotta get paid to be in the presence of celebrities that you're dying to meet or at least hope to be. Fucking nigga. I know us, we're in the same section of this arrangement, but the kind of money I've made in entertainment, I could take myself to a foreign holiday destination. And the money you've made off entertainment, you could probably take yourself to the next petrol station. Yo. So your ass about to face proper annihilation.
Hold down. Hey, then money talk.
Yo, so check, son. So your ass about to face proper annihilation. Cause I vase lines that are head and shoulders above your notions. Cause what's the cam for? Only to record the moment when it finally dawns that you're messing with the real McCoy. And I'm trying to create a fucking corpse made of ladders. And unfortunately, you're the next nigga. I can't even stop this. I can't do it by choice. Cause my murder streak in this league is sponsored by the fucking hit song of the Destruction Boys. Time.
Now, that's the second round. Follow the second on my whole Toxic BMG. Let's get it.
I understand that, then.
If anyone sees MXO Hoodie, please tell him his battle is up next. It's the main event. Malcolm Z's here. It's been supposed to happen for the past 8 months, bro. Please, MXO Hoodie, go papa. Let's go.
You see, the body bag Billy Gold concept is a concept no normal rapper could ever fathom, nor imagine. That's why in the first round I sort of stabbed him, because he was walking into my slaughter mansion and happened to find the doors open and found corpses dancing. Getting ready to perform solicitous acts on him that would get Law and Order cancelled. You see, my nigga, I too have DSTV and it has all sorts of channels. That reminds me, you need to call your mom and tell her to start recording Scandal. Nigga, shut the fuck up! It's not like this is an important battle. You niggas need to realize I'm in the business of punchlines. You get a corporate elbow. You get a fucking corporate elbow, yank you off your high horse and tell you to take a walk with Django. Your love for this better rap cult is the result of Cupid's broken arrows. The 411 would like to apologize for the misconception. Yes, sir, we realize your system still needs connecting. Even though we realize how your shit still needs newer connection, we wouldn't be much of a league if we didn't tell you how much your shit still needs perfecting. It's due to the shit you've been neglecting, like your bitch. He's like, don't you talk about my bitch. I'm like, why? He's like, that bitch is the tick to my talk. I'm like, what? He's like, don't you talk about my bitch. He's like, don't you talk about my bitch, because that bitch is the tick to my talk. I'm like, what? I'm like, dog, just last week you told me how much you never give that bitch dick, you just talk. He's like, yep. I hope it's cool. I hope it's cool that I pull up to your spot, because that bitch seems like she's eager to fuck. I might just take that bitch back to the east and tell her, bitch, I'ma need you to suck me and the rest of the OGs, because I hear you give the type of brain that could wake a couple of geniuses up. Now I know, I personally, now I know that the 411 is looking for a personal hero to trust. But Kriss, there's certain issues me and you need to discuss.
Yes.
Like, why is artistic still in the cut like a lesbian scissoring slut? I mean, maybe. Maybe it's cause I'm from Witbank and shit is different with us. For instance, when we hit up a club, it's for women and drugs. When you hit up a club, it's to link with your cuz. Bitch, I drink and get drunk. You simply get buzzed. Wait a minute, this ain't a battle. This is a ceremony to summon the Grim Reaper in blood. Artistically, you belong behind the scenes with you and your cinematography team because you lost the plot to the dream when you named yourself after the cheapest of drugs. My final words are the distance from Witbank to Maboneng proves to me how far you are from a fucking never mind. Time.
Hey, yo, defeating me is a big feat. If it really was a shoe-in for you to win this match, the way I see it, you would have already had it in the first round down to a T. You understand, you should have prepared better. Instead, you fucking prepared conflicting 3 suicide letters. Because now... Because, yo, dude, check it. It's time for you to face my music. I'm voicing my judgment. Your shit pales in comparison to me. Your skin deep and it lacking vibrance. I mean, once I'm done with my part of this heated discussion, I'll have this nigga like Michael Jackson looking at the man in the mirror making promises about future adjustments.
Shake you, warrior.
Hey, yo, nigga, fuck you, dog. Yo, check it out. If I gotta be real with you, Kriss only brought you here to see in which ways I would kill you. But I guess it's easier to lead the lamb to the slaughter if it's promised options that it's going to drink some water. Dude, I fucking hate this. I hate people like you, and I hate people who like you and think you're the best. Instead, you're just an overhyped, unsigned artist on Facebook sending me friend requests. Fucking telling me about how you like the art of filmmaking process, but you have no respect. Because when it's time to put money on the table, you want to shoot a music video for 3,000 rand or less.
Let's go. Hold it down, Toxic Mr. Tick, let's go.
Hey yo, for 3,000 rand or less. Because yo, you could check the watch on your wrist. My time's a round of applause and his countdown button already been pressed. Cause even at his 11th hour in this, he still couldn't activate an ace up his sleeve like Band 10 with an Omnitrix. Yo nigga, fuck this shit. Most of your lyrics are whack. It's just that you're saved by your theatrics.
Hold it down.
Most of your lyrics are saved by your theatrics. Most of your lyrics are saved by your theatrics. Boy, I'm a cut above the rest. My process, I aim at arrows. So if I'm not precise, I know it aims for your head. You understand, if I do drop the bar, it's gonna land on your neck. Wait, let me pull it back. Hey yo, dude, understand this. I'm a cut above the rest. I'm good at aiming apples of arrows. So if I'm not precise, I'm aiming for your head. And if I do drop the bar, I'm aiming for your neck. Ah, shit. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. Oh, yo, check this out. So, hey, yo, dude, I'm a cut above the rest. I'm good at aiming apples of arrows, so if I'm not precise, I'm aiming for your head. You understand, if I drop the bar, it's landing on your neck. Cause whether written on spreadsheets or off the clean, I come off to get publicly executed like Mary Antoinette. Cause at the end of the day, you're a prize runaway with a fucking aimed head. And my punchlines are just aiming for the cent. And all this style is just a fucking slave master clutching on the lead, about to fucking point at your head. You understand? It's all about the shit that I do. It's Mr. Tick, fuck bruh. You're stuck on the chopping block, cause I'm trying to be the urban legend of hip hop. I know dropping songs on socials got you thinking you're baddest apple in the tree. You barked up the wrong branch, you're fucking with the wrong enemy. You need to gravitate to the point that you've lost to my vocabulary. But I guess just like Isaac Newton, a fall might lead to your next greatest discovery. Nigga, remember, almost doesn't count. Just ask Brandy. Yo, remember, almost doesn't count. Just ask Brandy. Cause if you thought you were gonna nick me with cannons, that's a fantasy. Boy, I'd be dodging your hits like I was Agent Smith in Bullet Time. Motherfucker, I rain on your parade when I hit the high notes like Mary. Time.
That's time, man. Bottom of the third, my nigga Toxic BMG.
I know your ass gonna bring it home.
Yo.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you. You know, that's what it's for the heart, nigga. For the heart, boy.
What makes you consider yourself my competition with your obvious writtens and your inability to talk to women?
Hold it down, guys.
Because this battle is really starting to feel like Frieza assaulting Krillin. Alongside all the villains. I'm getting to the point of the battle where I literally have to point out Kriss's wrong decisions. I am literally getting to the point where I have to point out Kriss's wrong decisions. But hey, I'm just satisfied that you and I chose to find a smart way to multiply the number of dope rappers in the 411 using long division. You see, I'm trying to figure out how to stick him in a coffin while fitting another coffin in him, exposing his humble yet small beginnings before me and Kriss launch the mission. If you close your eyes and listen with your mind, you can all envision the opposition going home all alone with my bar still ringing like a John Mongrel phone call from prison.
Let's go, Toxic.
You see, this nigga's just mad because I happen to talk in rhythm.
Yeah,
and And I was born with the mind of a crooked politician. Meaning I can afford to pay the cost of winning while you struggle with the mere cost of living. Son, you're in the wrong division. This is Alpha Battle League. Here, you plead for that level 3 clearance, but you probably get denied entrance based on your appearance. Kriss, you can't even compare us. I'm here to run this battle rap shit, and you're here to run Kriss's errands. Disrespectful. Originality and perseverance. Those are the main 3 things that you lack. And if there's anybody in the crowd that claims to have your back, it's either they've been smoking too much crack or they're too weak to formulate their own attacks. How about you drop the lyrical movie act and focus your raps on something else other than, I don't know, facts? Fuck with that shit! Because we are so tired of hearing how you are inspired by your favorite movie cast. Even though we are so tired of hearing how you are so inspired by your favorite movie cast. Even though you have the type of strategic approach that would make Brad Pitt and George Clooney laugh. Whether you buried your dog, whether you buried your battle with bones in the backyard is a case that is unknown and unsolved, like fucking Shaggy misplaced the Scooby snacks. The trip from Witbank to Maboneng, the distance from Witbank to Maboneng is living proof of how far you are from a Gucci bag. The shit I have after this. That was somebody's scheme. Time, motherfuckers. Time, niggas, time. Oh, it's your turn. All right. I told them not to come with the money talk. I told them. Keep going. No. I told them to. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was the last round. So keep going. No, that's fine. No, are you done with the 3? Oh, nigga, I don't have to go on, nigga. I fucking killed you, nigga. This thing is bleeding, nigga. It's done, nigga. Make some fucking noise if you're gonna get down with this guy. It's dead, nigga.